Of course, everybody getting all geared up for the big holiday weekend. And one of the things that's really cool about Des Moines is that for the past quarter century, we have been doing so many fun things on the 4th of July here, and one just continues to grow each and every year.
There's something we can count on. A little event known as Yankee Doodle Pops is going to be happening downtown, and I think everyone plans their 4th of July plans weekend around this event, Maestro. They're like, okay, when is this happening? So I know I can be there, and then I'll make the rest of my plans.
Right, it's July 3rd, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow
night, right, at 8:30 on the Capitol grounds, and this is the 26th year for this thing. I mean,
That's
it's hard,
amazing.
it's
How
hard to
many?
believe.
You brought this here, right?
Yeah, I started it back in 1994. The idea came from my conducting the Minnesota Orchestra on the St. Paul's Capitol steps in 1978. The IDS Tower was just built, and they wanted a premier event to sponsor, so we coupled it with that and the Taste of Minnesota, which is still going on, a food festival. And that, I told the stage manager then, if I ever had the great privilege of having my own orchestra in a city that didn't have a 4th of July celebration, I was going to start one. Have to be careful what you dream about.
Careful what you want to do, because it is happening.
That's when you first brought it here and you presented the idea of having this on the Capitol steps, how many people were you expecting back then?
In those days, a crowd of 10,000 would have been huge. You know, I mean, those are the kind of crowds that the Moines Symphony at the Esplanade were drawing, and the National Mall, of course. We had 20,000 people the first year.
Right out of the box.
First year. And to give you a proportion on that, when I came here in 1989, 20,000 people for all of our concerts. That number was larger than what actually heard the Des Moines Symphony, okay? All of our concerts, Masterworks and Pops.
Wow.
So 20,000 people for one concert was just amazing. And what we had to do, we just had to get the orchestra outside of the Civic Center. We had to bring some of this music to the people, and as the orchestra grew and the skyline grew in Des Moines, I knew that we had to present something that would show people that great music is for everyone.
Well, let's say for whatever reason, someone hasn't been down there to enjoy Yankee Doodle Pops. So what exactly happens tomorrow night?
Well, everything that you could imagine that you would hear on an Independence Day celebration, you're going to hear. Sousa marches, the Liberty Fanfare of John Williams. We have an Oh Say Can You Sing competition, of which Andy Oakton won last night. So so that starts the program with a Star Spangled Banner.
Look at the stage setup.
We've also got this tremendous piece that we're playing called Ellis Island, The Dream of America. And that's what we're calling this program. And it's with 5 actors, and it's authentic immigrant stories of immigrants that came through Ellis Island between 1920 and 1935. And this is a very profound and touching piece that I think people are going to really love. Actors from Chicago, Minneapolis, and a couple local actors. But look at that. I mean,
you can't buy that. That's amazing.
It's absolutely priceless, and the skyline is beautiful. And when this orchestra plays 1812 and some of the marches with the fireworks, it's absolutely memorable. I've heard stories, guys, of people coming from having family reunions, people coming from all over both coasts, and they wouldn't miss this. We also do a tremendous salute to the veterans each year for those that have served or are serving, and it's just one of the most thrilling and exciting events in Des Moines history.
There's a couple things that make this really special. One is absolutely free. Like, anybody can come and find a spot of lawn on the Capitol grounds, and you are going to be able to enjoy this incredible concert.
It's free. We have food vendors there. There's a dozen trucks. You know, some of these food vendors are fabulous, but tacos and kettle corn and whatever else you want to eat. We have free bike valets. There's free dart service to shuttle people up there. The only thing I say is just come with patience, because if you do drive a car, it's busy. When you get 100,000 people in one location.
That's what the current number is, about 100,000 people.
That's exactly right.
This is the largest single-day concert event in Iowa.
That's correct, absolutely.
Hands down.
Yes, and it's the 3rd largest Independence Day celebration in the country.
It is.
Second only to the National Symphony, the National Mall, and the Boston Pops on the Esplanade. So we're really, really excited about that. In Des Moines, Iowa, it's pretty amazing.
It is amazing. Let's talk about how you're using this opportunity to give back at the same time as well, not only to honor and salute our vets and immigrants and beautiful music, but there's a way that people can come together and give back at the same time.
They can. If you're, everybody has canned food in their house that probably has been on the shelf for a month or two that maybe they're not going to use for a while. If you come, there's going to be receptacles all around the Capitol grounds. People can give back food. We've got a lot of people, unfortunately, that go to bed hungry
Right.
in this town still, and we want to help them with the food bank.
Right. So make sure when you're coming with your family, maybe a picnic of your own, you bring something that you can share with others so everyone can have a hearty 4th of July.
Now, for those that have never been down there and they want to plan their evening around this, which you really should, what would be the game plan, timeline of when they should get down there, and how long do you think they'll be there?
Yeah, people start getting there, or at least staking out their property with their blanket and
staking
chair
out their territory,
by noon or so. I mean, it comes pretty
Seriously,
early.
that early?
Yeah, it's pretty
Wow.
amazing. But the concert officially starts at 6:30 with the Turner Center Jazz Orchestra.
Yes.
Andy Clausen does a great job with that. And then at 8:30 we begin, and our concert goes until about 10 o'clock.
And that's when fireworks begin.
The fireworks start,
yes.
exactly. Yeah, so it's pretty exciting. Again, it's free admission, and you know, Lou, before we go, I know you're a big sock guy, so just for you, I have here these wonderful fireworks.
Are those
socks.
firework socks?
They are.
I think I know what I'm wearing tomorrow.
I'm going to hang. I have the company, but there they are, just for you, buddy.
Nice.
All right,
You're getting all these fancy socks.
Guess what
I
we're
like
wearing
it.
tomorrow? You're going
There
to
you
see
go.
these tomorrow in honor of Yankee Doodle Pops.
Terrific.
Again, 100,000 strong.
Yep.
And this is the 26th year, is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Do
Exactly.
you still get the feels from that first time when 20,000 people showed up to now
goosebumps.
100,000? Do you still get excited about
Yeah,
what
I mean,
happens
it's-
on that stage?
It's just amazing, and for me, my favorite part is always when we honor the vets, because you get some World War II veterans, Korean War veterans that stand up. They come just for this opportunity to be recognized, and it's very exciting for us.
No, it's very moving, I could imagine, for some people. What was some of the best comments that people made to you after seeing Yankee Doodle Pops for the first time?
Well, I remember one specifically 3 years ago where a woman said to me that her grandfather had served in World War II. He was from California. They come back every year to honor them, and then, of course, he's since passed, but they still come back as a family and honor him in his memory and enjoy this wonderful event. So that's one of the more touching stories that I've heard.
It's become a tradition.
Yeah, exactly. But when you have something like Grandma and Grandpa pushing a stroller with their grandchildren or great-grandchildren in it, you watch this crowd come together. It's really for everyone across the community. You know, Des Moines only has 350,000 people.
That's right.
We get 100,000 people in the region. I mean, it's
That's
just
mind-boggling when you really think about it. Now, besides yourself, have you talked to anybody who have been to every one of the events?
That is a good question. I have not.
Okay, I bet you there are a couple of people that are out there, and if you are one of those, we want to hear from you.
I might even ask that tomorrow night to the crowd to see how many people have been to every one. We only had one rain out, which has been amazing, and hopefully tomorrow night will be good weather.
Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds like even if you notice some sprinkles in the afternoon, things will hold out for the event. So don't get frustrated, just maybe grab a little extra poncho and be prepared for a little patience there. The only other question I have is, when can Lou and I do the cannons? We want to get on that list.
Anytime. Anytime. The howitzers are there. I think there's 5 of them. And when they shoot in the middle of the 1812 overture, the ground shakes.
Yes, it does.
Ready? Jackie, practice.
I want to be pushing that button. I want to get on the short list of how to push the button. It's pretty amazing. Well, if people want to continue to follow the great work of the Des Moines Symphony that we're so blessed to have, besides Yankee Doodle Pops, you guys do incredible work. How can we follow along with what you're up to next?
There you go, right there, dmsymphony.org. I'll be back in a couple weeks.
I was going to say, you're going to be back.
Waterworks Park, our brand new series out there. They just christened it the other night. The stage looks great. The sod is laid. We can't wait. We're expecting 10,000 people for those 2 concerts, July 14th and July 28th. And I'll tell you more about that.
Okay, more details to come.
You're coming back.
Yeah, I am.
All right, but thank you for bringing the fireworks here. Fireworks on TV, on daytime fireworks before it even happened. Thank you so much for that, and looking forward
to see you, Maestro.
Yankee Doodle
Thank you.
Pops tomorrow night.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.